Terganggu? Okey. Jangan. Jangan.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. There's the whistle, and here we go. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers.
He's having a pop! First effort on goal.
Ronaldinho probably should have taken a breath and looked for runners. It helps to put your head up from time to time, Peter.
Sima with the corner, there first. Cleared away. Messi. O'Shea clears without hesitation. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Hey, hola.
There's no respite if you're being chased down like this.
Zanetti. Gerrard. Ronaldinho.
Pretty robust defending.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ronaldinho running with intent. Oh, lovely bit of skill. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Azar. Gerrard gets a foot in here. Gerrard, good purposeful running this. Lovely feet. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Shapes to shoot. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Sima have their second corner now. And he's heaved it away. Closing in on goal. He's had a shot! Still goalless at the moment. Oh, the ball's gone astray. Look at the space here. Chance, surely! Goal! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
After 20 minutes is number 11, Gareth Bale.
First breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
That pass just didn't quite work. Albert Ferrer.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
No, he's not getting past him there. That's a cute ball. Nunez gets into a good position. That could spell trouble. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal. And it's Gerrard.
Nakon Rachazima definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Bale! That is special! Gareth Bale!
Good.
Smooth as it gets. And they're threatening to fly away here.
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on.
And Messi! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Hang on. Hey.
Rice! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Oh, super! Hazard! And no mistake. That is lovely, finished with amazing expertise.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
After 32 minutes is
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
Ronaldinho. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Messi. Bale! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
And here's Nunez. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, now he can run away with it. They're urging him to shoot. Oh, that's a fine interception. Yamal, very much a man of this moment. That's good vision. Argentina are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Nakon Rachazima clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Bale. Picked out brilliantly. Rice. Hazard. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. And he's got the beating of his man. Ronaldinho.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Kimmich. Darwin. Played into space. That's very neat. Just eases him off the ball. And for the first half, that is that. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half. It's Ronaldinho! That's going to go a long way. It's a pretty loose pass. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now that looks a decent ball. And he's picked out the run. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now, can they get him away? Messi receives it in a... And the shot! It's a goal! Argentina are level.
Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant. Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Cristiano Ronaldo looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and if they're going to try and stop him in this fashion, Peter, they're going to really test the referee's patience from here.
Hazard. Boucher has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. And he cuts out the supply. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Ronaldinho. Kimmich tries to thread one through. That's Ronaldinho. Now who's going to be first to this? Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Looking to play him in. Nunez. He has found the way through. Nakon Rachasima claiming a corner, and the referee concurs.
Hey. Nhanh không? Nhanh đâu ơi.
Substitution on the field.
Number 3 coming up.
Darwin Núñez. Number 11, Bale. Coming on the field, number 8.
Jangan doang.
Stutter. Number
They've played it
18,
short.
Van
And here's
Basten.
Messi.
Substitutions taking place.
Edmilson gets a foot in and wins the ball. Oh no circumventing this opponent. And it's Kimmich. Brilliantly cut out. And that is a little unreal chance!
Anjing.
And it's in! And they get themselves in front!
Well, Peter, they're trying to claim offside here, but this stinks of desperation to me. They know they've got it wrong.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And that has left him in a heap. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Argentina really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Looking for options for movement. Succumbs to the pressure. Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho gets on his bike and on the move. Neymar. Probing pass. Oh, that's well spotted. Timber, always on the lookout for any signs of danger. Argentina are running out of time and out of options.
Well, whatever it is, Pete.
That is... Oh, good finish! It's offside, I think. Yes, it is offside.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing.
Substitution on the field, number 19.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 7, Gerrard.
Not too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Coming on the field,
Guti.
number 22,
Kimmich.
Dele
Now it's
Alli.
Van Basten.
Number 20,
Argentina
Guti.
have now used
Number
up all but
13,
one of their
Archie
substitution
Stone.
windows.
Substitution.
Into the last 5 minutes. Knocks it into space. Spread out to the left. Tries to play it through. Kimmich wants to run onto this. Nice control. Guti delivers. O'Shea attempts a clearance. Good take, and is he in? They've got to be quick to recover this. Rice
There will be
can
3
see
minutes
things,
added
others
time.
simply can't. And a chance! And a neat finish! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Substitution in progress.
So we have further activity on the bench here.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little...
Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
That's got him rattled. It's their second corner of the game. That's at the end. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another.
LB nih. Coba manjat nih.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next
Hello
2 hours,
everybody,
it
and
might not
welcome
feel
to
like that.
today's match.
The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling.
In a system like this, Peter, the winger-fullback combinations can be absolutely crucial.
Yeah, and no doubt you could expand on that for us, Jim.
Well, there's just so many potential options and movements. Overlapping, underlapping, wingers vacating spaces to be occupied by fullbacks, coming inside, creating overloads down the middle on either flank. You get those right, and this can be a very effective system.
A tried and tested formula.
And believe it or not, Peter, we even did that back in my day.
Mbappe receives it in a good position here. And it's Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Pass somewhat off target. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Batistuta. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. That's a little off target. Ribéry. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's Hazard. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well, it's fair to presume, I suppose, that Lionel Messi will, as almost always, Jim, be carrying a huge burden of expectation here.
Yeah, but it won't bother him at all, Peter. He just delivers without fail time and time again, and often in a way only he can.
Absolutely. So I wonder what the little magician will have in store for us today.
Well, all I shall say is expect the unexpected.
And this is Messi. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Can he latch on to this? Buffon comes out and deals with it. Ball is over the line. Otto. Ribéry, looking for options for movement. Great chance! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Heerenveen with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Referee has taken his time, but it is going to be another corner. Heerenveen have their second corner now. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a pretty loose pass. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Gerrard. That's been intercepted. Rice, a player who needs no introduction. Distributed tidily. Hazard, and he shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Batistuta, and he's picked out the run. Now there's a... Gerrard! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
So we're still where we started right now. It's a smartly directed ball. Good running, strong and purposeful. Rice. Look at this. Can he finish? It's fallen kindly here. And he's following up. Goal! Argentina! The crowd demanded, and he was thrilled to oblige. An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that, but you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, He's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Messi. Over to the right flank. Now it's Yamal. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
He is through here. And they've got rid.
This is the time you need that pace.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time. Now then, the ball's and it's been given away. And he was quick to react. Dealt with nicely by the defence. There's a counter-attack chance here for Argentina. It's come to nothing. Gerrard. Threads one in. Shot, surely! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
There will be 1 minute
Messi.
added time.
And it's Ribery. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Yamal. Messi. And for the first half, that is that. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Argentina coming in at half-time, leading by 1 goal to nil.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Argentina with the game's only breakthrough. It's 1-0.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Coming on
So
the
off
field
we go again.
is number 11.
Argentina can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. And it's Rice. Yamal is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Yamal ploughing through the middle. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He's picked his way through. Big chance! Oh, no shortage of confidence there.
Mbappe just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Hey.
And here's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Edmilson. And back to the goalkeeper, Buffon, the type of keeper who instills great confidence in his back line. No, that's been intercepted. Calafiori. Ribery. Now it's Mbappe. Still just a single goal between the sides. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Cross deflected behind for a corner. Corner number 3 coming up. Ribery with the short one. Argentina have the chance to go the other way. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there. Rice is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. So we've reached the hour mark. Tries to play it through. Kvaratskhelia with the delivery. And he can clear it away. Mbappe is onto this.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
This is a really front-footed approach.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Takes a shot! Goal! Head and vein, back in business! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Substitution on the field. Number 8.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides. Heerenveen restore parity.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
Best. Lovely bit of skill. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. And it's Rice. Argentina perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Oh, he's played it in low. Albert Ferrer. Pele. And here's the chance to counter. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Calafiori. Calafiori.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Pele, and this is Ibrahimovic. Now he's running away. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Rijkaard. And Kvaratskhelia. And it's Gravenberg. In towards the back. Oh, great leap! Oh, no, that could be a costly miss.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Cleared without hesitation. Now it's Olise. And the shot! Glorious! About as smooth as it gets. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
Oh, that's an incredible shot. The dip and the curl he managed to get on it. Impeccable technique, Peter. Absolutely impeccable.
Substitution on the field. Number 15.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 18.
Heerenveen have their lead.
Well, I think you can write this lot off at your peril. It's been a joy to watch them hold themselves right back into it. Now, can they hang on?
Substitution.
Olise. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Calafiori. Howson. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Olise. João Neves. João Neves. That has not gone well.
Heerenveen can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
We are into overtime. Best. Aims beyond the defence. That has been cut short. Bellingham, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Kvaratskhelia. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Bellingham. And this is Ibrahimovic. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Argentina illustrating perfectly the fickle nature of football. Everything looked so... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So off we go then. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
I think it gets a terrible raw deal these days. It's deemed old-fashioned, outdated, but in truth, with the right personnel, it works just as well as any other system or formation.
Mbappe!
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here, because that was a magnificent save.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is...
Great chance! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they...
He's in one-on-one. He's had a shot! It's in! 2-0, and in next to no time.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious, Peter, that this emphasises the importance of having willing runners who want to go behind that defence. One good ball, and they're in.
Judge, surely! Oh, full marks for that effort.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Ronaldo is onto this. He's found a way through. Goes down, but nothing given. Can he get on the end of this? Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pass just lacking in accuracy. Saliba kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. And claimed it back swiftly. McAllister is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers.
Argentina are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Yamal. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And this is Messi.
Messi really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Messi. And that'll be a goal kick. Triol is there, and he can pick it up. And here's Messi. And this is Ronaldo. Messi, who does have an assist to his name. Triol kept his eye on it, and he's there. O'Shea. Messi. Good ball, good take. Rijkaard gets on his bike and on the move. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Edmilson. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Well timed, excellent interception. Now that's well seen too. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And it's Messi. Kadiolu gets over and intercepts. Looking for the run. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger.
Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
Threads one in, and this is Messi. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. De Bruyne can see things others simply cannot. Looking for options for movement. McAllister finds himself offside. Now he's got space here. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Messi receives it in a wide position. Thuram clears it away. And he shoots! That's really well cleared. No way through there. Now that looks a decent ball. Azar. Rice. Tries to pass it through. He's found a way through. Tries one from range. Oh, brilliant from Yamal. About as smooth as it gets. With half-time at hand. Perfect timing. Beautiful, just beautiful. The joy of the moment.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
A shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And this is Ronaldo. Now it's Mbappe. And this is Messi. And Messi! Oh, and that is a thrilling end to the first 45. That was a very watchable and entertaining half of football. And it's fair to say that both teams have played their part. Caution certainly not on the agenda here from both sides.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker, and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial...
Shapes to shoot!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? He's had it taken off him. Timber got a long way forward to join the attack. Timber. And this is Batistuta. Azar, very much a man of this moment. Great vision. That's a nicely shaped ball. Rice. O'Shea. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And he cuts out the supply. And he's managed to get rid. He's got away. Oh, the ball's run loose here. De Bruyne delivers. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
And it's made its way to him. Mbappe! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Oh, that's a key interception. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Kajolu. Now it's De Bruyne. Now it's Batistuta. And it's Azar. Now this could be a chance. And he's quick to return it. Chance! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this.
Argentina really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Real chance! He's got a goal! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
It's turning into quite a gem, this.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Messi.
Cleared away.
Serán sustituidos por
Best, of course, a dribbler of outlandish ability.
Cambio de jugadores.
Well, it's Batistuta. And this is Raul. That's going to go a long way. Can he get it through? And it's been played through, and he's managed to get free. Best purring through the gears. Saliba did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lewandowski. It's Lewandowski!
Barcelona clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
No, he's not getting his way this time. Pass is just off target. Triol. Now it's Hazard. Oh, well played, well sorted out. A probing pass. Still anyone's game, this. One moment can decide it.
Well, a goal either way at this stage would qualify as a steal.
Lewandowski proves just a little bit too strong. Thuram. Hazard could move up a gear here. Oh, that's fabulous. And the finish! It's loose now and they want to get it back. O'Shea. Plays a sharp little ball here.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Barcelona can breathe again, just.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top.
Oh, he's been caught. Big chance! A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Oh, this is a Hollywood or bus corner. The final whistle is up next.
El dorsal 22 serán sustituidos por el dorsal 14, el dorsal 23, el dorsal 6. Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Baggio plays it short. Lewandowski might just make this. Well, he's hit it long, but astray. So that's it. It is all over. Well, nothing to separate the sides in the end. Not for the want of desire, drive or determination. No complaints. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel like
and
that.
welcome to today's
The stadium
match.
is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So we're very much on the way now. Well, here he is, Martin Caceres, an uncompromising, unrelenting defender, Jim.
Yeah, and that unbreakable spirit is what makes him so special, Peter. He just plays without fear, determined to win at all costs.
Every team needs one of him, doesn't it?
Well, if you want to be successful, it's essential.
Neymar, and he cuts out the supply. Messi. Argentina can break now. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Can he get on the end of this? Neymar. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Rummenigge. Can he finish? Oh, it's come off the upright. That is one way to stop him. Now it's Hazard. Tries to pass it through. Rummenigge chasing after it. And here's Messi. He's having a hit! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Messi really looked as though he had chosen correctly then, and yet we quickly realised he hadn't.
Lam. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Threads one in. That ball looks a good one. He's found a real chance! Goal! Argentina! The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Argentina are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Argentina have fired themselves in front.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game. Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Now it's Yamal. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
It's a good-looking delivery. That'll be a throw-in. And he's taking no chances there. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Yamal in acres of space out wide. Yamal! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And that's another good win of the ball. Buffon clears. Half an hour played now. Tries to play it through. Opts to play it back. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. And that should get the job done. Messi plays the game a step ahead of almost anyone. And back to the keeper they go.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And it's De Bruyne. It's a searching pass. Great chance! Azar. Oh, good spread. Now it's Yamal. Tomiyasu spots it and intercepts. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Oh, nicely intercepted.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Just 5 minutes left until the break. Messi. And here's Shevchenko.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Looking to play him in. Now it's Yamal. And he's managed to get... And he shoots! Kadiolu.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Messi. That looks a cracking ball. He takes a shot!
There will be 1 minute added time.
Rice. And it's Azar. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that signals the end of the first period. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Some first-half thoughts?
Well, I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Argentina are 1-0 up at half-time, and it's all to play for. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here.
Argentina can do themselves a massive favour by grabbing another one here.
Another pass just keeps it ticking over. And it's been hooked away. Well read, nice interception. Lahm. This is a promising build-up. Lahm. And they win it back again. Pass somewhat off target. Now he's got space here. Trion deals with that comfortably. Now that's well seen too. Oh, this is a great position. Oh, that is superb. A dangerous moment, perfectly dealt with.
Some inspired work, that. It's good that someone knew exactly what they were doing.
And it's De Bruyne. Some really good ball movement. That is a brilliant interception. Knocks it into space. Messi. Nice interception, well timed. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's an imaginative pass. Rice. Oh, some tackle that. And it's De Bruyne. Rummenigge, and the shot! And that's a sharp finish. They have come roaring back.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
After 66 minutes,
Messi really played that return ball to perfection there, Peter. He knew the exchange was on and he put it on a plate for his teammate. That was just gorgeous.
Karl-Heinz Rummenigge. Substitution on the field, number 18.
So we have movement on both benches.
Number 23.
Looking at a different game now.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Substitution in progress.
Shevchenko has been showed a yellow card for that offence. He's having a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Argentina with the corner, they're first. Messi with the short one. Best will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Argentina do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Space for him to turn and look. Thuram, always a very imposing presence at the back. Rummenigge. Now it's Messi. Good ball, good take. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Oh, it's come loose. He's had it taken off him. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is Messi. Genuine physical edge about this game. It is quite attritional. Nicely weighted ball. Can he finish? Another one of football's and how moments.
Messi fully appreciates that he could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
Corner number 2 then. They've played it short. Turan. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rummenigge. Chance for a shot! And he's stuck it away. And the comeback is complete. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
I just think this has been a lesson in character, togetherness and composure. I think most teams would have crumbled by now, but this refusal to give up is brilliant.
That's a shade optimistic.
I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
The final 5 minutes.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And this is Messi.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He has found the way through. Oh, now this is interesting, and the referee has pointed to the spot. Argentina may have thrown this away at the death. Buffon must save this.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Messi. Coming on to replace him is number 13, Raúl.
As you like, and they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract him.
There will be 5 minutes added time.
So is that the decisive goal? Not much in the way of time remaining.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
Rummenigge driving on and making good progress. Lahm. 5 minutes to add. And he's intervened well there. Best. Kaji. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things already rolling. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Kylian Mbappe. There's nothing more frightening for a defender when he's running at you at full speed. He gets into...
Messi! Goal! Argentina!
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Gol de Argentina, convertido en el minuto 4. Número 10. Messi! Messi!
I doubt very much that this was in the script.
Messi!
Now it's Yamal. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. He's having a shot! And he's stuck it away! 2-0, and in next to no time. Oh, delicious, such devilish curl.
Oh, what a hit, Peter, and there was nothing lucky about it, let me tell you. It was measured, it was simply inch perfect.
So that's 2 now without reply.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Aims beyond the defence. Couldn't squeeze it through. Looking for the run. Argentina have their opponents right where they want them, and we've barely begun. Now it's Messi. Mbappe, not where it came from. Passing is crisp and sharp, and that has not gone well. Argentina have hit a quick-fire double here and are firmly in the driving seat. 2-0 the score. And here's Yamal. He's having a hit! Oh, it's hit a post! Persib Bandung are looking unguarded here, just about getting away with it.
Yeah, I felt that this was what their opponents were setting up to do, and they got away with that.
Mohamed Salah, he's through on goal here. Mohamed Salah was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And he's tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mohamed Salah is offering a right smile there.
And we have our very first corner. And it's hoisted clear. Guardiola in with the challenge. Argentina are looking to go forward now. Messi. Plays it in. Big chance! Hazard. Now it's Messi.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's Cristiano Ronaldo! João Cancelo. And it's Bellingham. Messi. Good ball, good take. Now it's Mbappe. He won't be happy with that one. Hazard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Rice. Hazard. A player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
That's been cut out, well played. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Mbappe. Bellingham. Oh, he's burst through. Shapes to shoot! Argentina heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. Rice, who's set up one goal so far. Messi. Yamal looking to receive it in space. Pavlovic. Pacho, excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And that looks a decent chance! Pacho. Oh, what a mistake! Now, who's going to be first? Takes a shot! Rice finds himself offside. Vardiol. Pacho. This is a promising build-up. Now it's Mohamed Salah. And it's Azar. Threads one in. Thinks about the shot. Referee has just said play on. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Knocks it into space. Oh, good-looking ball. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, Peter, at 2-0, you're faced with the choice of just trying to see the match out or forcing the issue even further. I'd always be inclined to go for the latter, go for a third, especially with a full half of football still to play.
Argentina firmly. There's the shot! And that's a sharp finish. Barely into the second half, and already it is heating up. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Persib Bandung cut their deficit and look raring to go again.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
No, that's been intercepted. Hazard. Now, can they get him away? Messi! Now, that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
It's a pretty loose pass. Messi. Bellingham. Now it's Messi. And they're quick to get it back. And here's Mohamed Salah. Has to go back. And Messi! And that is wildly off target.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
And it's Messi. Searching pass he's played there. Dealt with nicely by the defence. No way through. Looking for options for movement.
Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. Oh, that's a key interception. Now it's Yamal.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
He's being urged to... Messi! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Argentina suddenly appear frail.
Yes, from comfort zone to a stage of uncertainty, perhaps. And they can't drift into a carelessness, or this could get away from them.
Now it's Mohamed Salah. And he cuts out the supply. Azar, who is really short on confidence. Pavlovic. That's good running with the ball. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And here's Messi. And he's well positioned here. Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. That'll be a throw-in.
Cambio en Argentina. Número 7. Número 8.
Roberto Baggio.
Messi.
Played out wide, looking tidy in possession here. Great chance!
Número 23.
And again, he is at his elastic
Número
best.
22.
Pavlovic. Messi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Mbappe. And he was quick to react. And a chance! And a truly agonising miss.
Mbappe was already celebrating in his head and probably still can't process how the keeper denied him. What a stop.
Towering header! And the difference is still one, but only just.
Oh, what a chance. It looked to me like he just changed his mind at the last second there.
Plays the ball back. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Thuram calmly anticipates. That is good alertness. João Cancelo. Mbappe receives it in a good position here. Oh, what has happened here? He's picked his way through. Now, can he find a finish? And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Has a look and place it forward. Mbappe! Oh, that was vital. That's really well cleared. That's a cute ball. Floated through. He is through here.
Argentina really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Vardiol. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de
Time
compensación.
added on will be 2 minutes. Mbappe looking understandably energised after his goal. That's an imaginative pass. And he was alert to it. Deftly away. And that is that. Well, that was close. Both sides playing their part in a great game of football. A real ride that had all of us glued to our...